Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know we have Triple Tactics Thrust, PCR, from Quarter Century Bonanza, the set that everyone forgot about already. Today we're going to be talking about just PCRs across the board because this rarity is hot right now. A lot of these cards are making major moves, and we're going to start with the staples, which in some cases are up in price, a tad bit compared to prices that we've been talking about in the past. But we're going to also talk about some of these cards that are super low in price and are essentially free money. So we're going to get discussing this theme today, and starting with Triple T's, man. Triple Tactics Thrust, PCR, insane. Look, PCR, I like the rarity. I like most prismatics, like most rarities from the rarity collection, but everyone has a favorite. But still, there's still great opportunity to make money with these, and that's really the key. This is free money, and or if this is your favorite rarity and we discuss the cheaper ones, then you can take advantage of some of those deals that are going on right now. But Triple Tactics Thrust, again, is taking the place of Triple T's Triple Tactics Talent, essentially, because it got hit to 1. So now people, this is the one that they need essentially at multiples, mostly probably in the side deck going second. The card is just that good. And it used to be $12, trying to hold that $10-12 mark. It spiked up to 20s, guys. 20s, with some sales even at 25 to 26 bones. And now it's retracing back down to the mean. It says 1792s. But the card is essentially, 16, 17. You see a couple of deals here. If you need this card in this rarity, 34 listings only. You got to take advantage of these flash deals right here, guys, essentially. Just flash deals popping up. You need to take advantage of it because quickly the card at the bottom of the page essentially starts going to 20 bones. And the key is you only see one-ofs, man. You only see one-ofs. As you can see here, there's not multiples, there's not play sets, it's not readily available before that $20 mark. Volume has stayed strong as well, so again, this is a staple, man. It's a staple. A staple that has always been going up. The trend is your friend until the end, making higher lows and higher highs, guys, as you can see here. So again, these retracements, you want to take advantage of them because as you've seen in the past, after the retracement is done, usually you get that next leg up. In this case, it would be the third leg up status. And again, honestly, seeing this card at 20-25, it'd be to no one's surprise. So again, this card could easily be 25 to 30 bones in the future. Just something to keep in mind. Staples are staples for a reason. People usually take them for granted. But these are great opportunities to either get the copies that you need for yourself, or if you want to get exposure and invest into these, they're staples, man. They're highly liquid. People always want these. So not bad at all to make those considerations before this $16 card becomes 30s and is essentially up 2x. Just something to keep in mind. We have Nibiru, the Primal Beam, PCR. We already discussed the Platinum Secret Rare a couple of market watches ago. We discussed the Platinum Secret Rare going like to 20s and 20s and beyond. Insanity. Card that was $7, $8, $9, single digits. 20s, 25s, and it is what it is. These cards are getting super scarce, to get. They're getting, like, scarcity is a factor with these guys. This came out in Rarity Collection Uno. Card is like impossible to get now. You don't see these in binders. Literally, I'm telling you, man. When I open up binders, like these specific, like PCRs, for example, you don't see them in binders. People that have them keep them. People that don't have them want them, and again, PCR is hot. If this is a favorite player's rarity, they're gonna come for this one, and it's a staple. It's a staple. It used to be 585s, man. No one cared about this card. You wake up today, 24 listings, essentially with shipping is 1025s, cracking that double-digit mark. And same deal, a lot of 1s and 2ofs, places at 12s. Don't let this card be a 20 piece on you. That's all I'm saying. I only own my place at a PUR because it's, the rarity of choice for me. I don't own this card, but I should have been buying at 585s, but this is more for if this is your perfect, like rarity, and this is the one you want to play. All I'm trying to say, yes, it's at a premium right now. It's already up 2x, but if you really need it, if you're that guy, I need this card, I forgot about it, man, or, you have a friend came in, what's your favorite rarity, Billy? PCR. They better pick it up now because this $10 card could become 20s. And then sure, we missed the first 2x, but you don't want to miss the second one because then you find yourself paying a premium, where the grass is not greener. Guys, you definitely want to make sure. Look at these volume candles. Keep this one in mind. Watch, we're gonna come back. This card is gonna say $20 right here, and no one's gonna be surprised. 2x play right here, and that it is what it is. If I'd have the liquidity right now, I'd be like, yeah, it's $10. I'm getting it. Yeah, I missed it at $5.85, $6 is up 40-50%. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's up 40. Yeah. It's up 40. Not 40-50%. It's up 100%. You know, it's up 2x. So yeah, man, I missed the first 100% move, 2x play, but it's giving us another one. So again, keep those in mind. This card is money. I see this card right now, and it's a $20 bill. And no one's going to be like, nah, that's too expensive, man. No, everyone's going to be, you know what? Damn, that is Nib. It is a PCR. It came in the Rarity Collection 1, multiple years old. You know, it's a staple. Everyone's playing the rock. Everyone needs this rock. We see it happen time and time again. Do not miss out on such great opportunities. And in just a moment, we're going to get into another amazing opportunity that I actually got exposure to. But before then, if you need to buy any of these cards, if you want to fast track these cards with me right now as I talk about them one by one, there's like a million tabs, guys. You don't want to be searching each and every single card that I'm talking about. You want to make sure you use this tool to your advantage, man. This site is amazing. You know, tcgcreator.com. First link in the description down below. Look at the chart. It's about a pump, man. Most of these cards are getting ready to spike. You know, some have spiked already, but there's a lot of deals we're going to be talking about today. Look at that. Free money, man. These cards are literally free money. Make sure you fast track these right here. And if you need to purchase them, you're one click away. One by one, man. One by one. Guys, this is the last call. I mean, maybe by the time you see this, it's too late. But tonight, we're going to be hosting our exit giveaway right here. One winner, the Ghost Rare, the Ash, and the Red Ice right here. You do not want to miss out. Last chance. Link in the description down below. Come over here. Make sure you get exposure to this free giveaway. One lucky winner, you know, adding these 3 cards, a staple, and also, you know, a Ghost Rare. So shout out to Andrew and Chavez, you know, Chavez for the Ghost Rare and Andrew for these cards right here. Just hosting giveaways, guys, on X. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you follow, like, and retweet. And this is going to be a lucky winner tonight, man. So don't miss out, guys. And if you want a Billy Bob, you know where to get him. Link in the description down below in the link tree as well. And don't forget, guys, we have our 9K giveaway as well tonight. 9K giveaway, Imperium Duelist Dice, a triple Blue Eye Structure Deck. And, you know, right here, shout out to Franco, you know, and to your boy for, you know, these 2 Starlights right here that we're giving away, guys, all to one lucky winner. You don't want to miss tonight's live stream, man. 9K giveaway. We just cracked 9K. So let's celebrate together. You know, 2 giveaways that we will be hosting tonight. You don't want to miss out at around 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern time. We shall see. So again, we're going to be discussing a lot of PCRs today. The only reason why I'm honing in on this rarity right now is because just literally it's just hot right now, man. Honestly, it's just hot. You know, a lot of PCRs are making major moves, guys. A lot of these staples, you know, the demand is rising and you want to be ready. You want to be ready. You know, we're going to talk about staples at first, but then there's going to be amazing deals, guys. So don't sleep on PCRs. We want to get ahead of the game. For some of these, we're kind of late compared to previous prices, but for others, there's definitely deals that we want to keep in mind. And one such is Effect Veiler. This card is like free money. I went up to a vendor at YCS Providence. He had a clean playset of PCR Effect Veilers at $10. I'm like, take this 30, Billy. You're a vendor, I'm not, but you just gave me $60. Take this 30 right here. I gave you 30 bones, you gave me 320s. And that's, hey, the game is too easy. That's how we play the game. Because this card, there's no way this card is not a 20 piece. I'm telling you guys. Look, the card was $10. If you go to the yearly, the card used to be $7. You know, so I'm buying at a 30% premium. But this card is going to have a pit stop at 15s in the very short term. And eventually it could be a $20 to $25 card. No one would be surprised. People are forgetting that these Rarity Collection 1 cards came out in 2020. What was it? Late 2023, if I'm not mistaken. Like, these things are not easy to get anymore. People are taking these for granted, man. And a $10 bill for Effect Veiler, I'm like, yo, vendor, let me get that, bro. Let me get that playset. And then I traded for a 4th. So I got 4 of these. Just exposure. There's people that can get RO9s. There's people that can have stacks of these. You know, maybe an RO3. That's at least, you know, 3 copies. I have 4, but I would be trying to get a playset. Look at the volume coming in, man. No one's paying attention to these cards. with this specific rarity. There's too many effect veilers, too many cards, too many different rarities. But this specific rarity, I bought him not for me. I have my PURs. Euro, by the way. And I picked them, the Euro PUR. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm set. I'm straight. But I picked this one up as an investment because it's too easy. This card has no business being 11 bones. I'm telling you, man, 25 listings. This is, it quickly goes to 17s, three pages only. Look, a couple of one-ofs, and then it's a $17 card. I'm just putting it out there. Oh, Jay, but you own the card and you manipulate the markets, and of course you're talking about a card that you own. I'm telling you guys, y'all don't need to buy it, in a way, and then that's in the essence of things. I'm telling you guys a deal. Because if some of you can come in at 11, 12s, yeah, you're buying a 20% increase from the $10 mark, and the card used to be cheaper, but you're still getting in around that $10 level, the lower teens. People buying here, these one-ups, they're going to eat good. Because we all want to eat here. 25 listings. If it happens to be you come and the card is already 17, and it might be high up there. It might be kind of cheap. But also there's other places where you can buy cards. Some people use eBay, Mercari, you know what I mean? Like just other apps out there to get exposure to some of these cards, or the trade binder. I've done it in the past where I see some of these cards get bought out. I go to locals if they have it there, at the local shop. We buy it from the shop. If you're trading or whatever, you see these, again, you get exposure. That's why the emphasis on this one, because this is free money. That's all I got to say, man. I'm putting, the deals out there because I know regardless, let's say I don't even talk about this card today, we're going to wake up and this card is a 20-piece. Just like what? Infinite Impermanence. This card used to be what? Look, if you go to the yearly, it used to be single digits at one point. $9, parabolic. It's a 26 piece, a staple. Yes, way more used, way better than effect veiler, or even nib, things of that nature. But again, this card could be in the 20s and people are gonna be like, yeah, just like Imperm. It's Imperm. This card was $8-9, single digits. Look at this, parabolic, all-time highs, 24 listings, $26. So again, 3 pages only. It's kind of high up there. You know what I mean? When a card is 9s and then it's 26s, I'm like, eesh. If I'd want this card, I'd want to trade for it with value that, that I have in my binder, that 2x, 3x, 4, 5x. That's the mindset. But again, Infinite Imperm, it's a staple, man. It's a staple. People need them. People want their matching rarities. So, yeah, the demand is high for this one. As you can see, it used to be 17s not too long ago, and now it's spiked up into a new all-time high. Insane volume, strong people coming in. They're like, yo, I'm getting ready for Nats. PCR is my favorite rarity. I took a break from Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'm back. Let me get these Imperms. And then you see that price spike coming in. Yeah, no one would be surprised if this one's a 30-piece, though. 30, 35s. Wow, definitely in the cards. We'll continue to see how this one pans out. But these staples, man, PCRs, don't play around with these. Then we have Ash. Yeah, we understand. We got the Stampede, alternate art, Feed Ash, but the OGs, look at that. Look at that. This card used to be at one point 23 bones, crashed down to 10 11s, spiked up to 17s, and now re-crashing back down, retracing back down to the mean of 13s. And this could be a huge W-shaped recovery, guys. This second low here, either double bottom or, a higher low. This card is looking beautiful. As it continues to retrace 13s, maybe 12s, 51 listings, I'd be picking this one up. This card could 2x. Could be $25, $26 one day, and people won't be surprised. Oh, Jay, but there's a second print, and now we have Feed Ash, and it's PCR as well. Most people are going to prefer the OG. And once the new one dries up from Stampede and this Rarity Collection 1 card dries up, PCR, they both going to be money, and I believe the OG will always be more money, so no one would be surprised to see this card in the 20s down the line. If this is the version of Ash you like, don't sleep on it. You want to take advantage of these retracements, man. Even as an investor, this was 23s at one day, and it was 17s the other day. Right now it's 13s, maybe locally or maybe trade, or this and that. And keep it in mind. If you see these, pick them up. There's free money down the line. Just something to keep in mind. It's Ash, man. I mean, it's just the staple of staples. Then we have Dragon Master Magia. Again, PCR, of course. With Magia, every time I talk about it, I always got to mention the disclaimer. Might get a starlight, put in some maybe just by itself in Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem, or maybe a 10 starlight down the line. That's always the thing with this specific, card. But I believe if they give it a starlight, I think they'll still make it hard to get. I think it'll still be short printed, and I think it'll still be value. I don't think the Magia is going to be one of them Starlight. I might be wrong, but that they're going to be in the tins everywhere, one of the cheap Starlights, and everyone can have Magias. Nah, I don't think so. I think that this, even if it gets a Starlight, I think you know, that it'll be one of those hard to get Starlight rares. You know what I mean? Like if it comes in Monster Mayhem, it's gonna be money. You know what I mean? You mean what I know. But me, with this particular card, I'm trying to get one of each. Not maybe the quarter set, but like if the Starlight is like, you know, a hundo 150s, I might go for it. You know, usually I don't do that, but I already have one of each from Stampede. Might as well go for the Starlight if it's nothing too crazy. If it's $400 or $500, man, get out of here, bro. No, nah. But we'll see. We'll see if and when it gets a Starlight rare. That's the only thing with these. But still, they'll probably have some short-term dumps. But who knows by then if these are at a higher price. If they dump, you know, down from a higher price, that's definitely something to consider. But right now, you're consolidating, man. This is just beautiful. This is beautiful, man. I'm telling you. Magia, PURs, PCRs, PSRs. Told you guys we wolves in 5. You know what I mean? You mean what I know? Hey. Dragon Monster Magia right here, guys, consolidating in the high 30s. This is it, man. If this is your favorite rarity and you want or need this card, sure, could have dumped down to 35s, maybe in a crazy world of 30s. Anything is possible. But right now, anything under 40, long term, should age very, very well. You do not want to miss out. We have Super Poly, Super Polymerization PCR. Card was $3, parabolic. It says 891s. You have one at 1250s, essentially. Then at 14s, guys. 15 listings only, a $14 card that goes to 20s at the bottom of the page. 2 pages only. So, yeah, man, Bonanza PCR, still making moves, still making plays. You know, I'm still going parabolic, insane, all-time highs for this PCR. There's a lot of hype around this card. It's just too good, man. This is a board breaker. It's just too good, and it wins you games, man. So, yeah, Super Poly, people getting ready for future formats. And if this is the version you want, it's kind of high up there. You know, if I see 20s, I'd actually be selling this one. That's just me. And moving on to one of the other prismatic cheaper copies, or just generally, you know, cheaper copies out there, cheaper rarities, and take the profits on this one. Then we have Lightning Storm. Again, this card used to be $2.78. You can see here, volume candle coming in at 640s, 41 listings, and the card is 11 bones right here, as you can see. Yeah, it's around 11s, as you can see here, and high sale price of 1246s. So it's essentially up 2x, give or take, for the PCR. And again, as you can see, most of these cards, they're up 2x. Most people don't even know. You know, if you have these cards, you have 2x value. This card is just people getting ready, man. Meta always changes, shifts. Cards that weren't used are not used. You know, we have Lightning Storm. What was the other one? Where is it? Where is it? I think I had it back here. Oh, yeah, and Dark Ruler. Shout out to Yassine, you know, in yesterday's market watch. By the way, if you missed out, guys, don't miss out, man. We collab with Yassine, as you can see right there. Make sure you go. Make sure you sub to his channel. About to hit 100K. It was an insane experience. He made great calls. If by any chance you haven't watched this, you're missing out. Make sure you go back. Make sure you watch this video. Amazing tips and pointers from, you know, a competitive brain like this, man. Wow, just a successful Yu-Gi-Oh player. It was an insane experience, so don't miss out, man. Shout out to Yassine. Make sure you guys subscribe. But yeah, where were we right here? We were at, yeah, Dark Ruler, Lightning Storm. Dark Ruler was his personal pick, and then we have Lightning Storm as well. So these staples are making moves. And then Dark Ruler, again, don't sleep on this, man. 45 listing, you see a couple at 2s and some change, but you know, 350s right here, and then this will be money. No way, this is not a $5 card in the short to mid-term. In long term, a card like this, not yet, but in the future, could be 750s to double digits, man. I'm telling you, look, one-ofs. All you see are one-ofs. If you want multiples, you're gonna have to already pay 425s, around $5. Guys, that's where the floor price will be in the future. Right now is the highs right here. So this PCR, get ready, man. Oh, no one's using it. Yeah, that's true. That's now. Formats change. You need to break a board. This card is broken. It could win you a game by itself. Do not miss out on these great PCR opportunities. Then we have Promethean Princess, the Store of Flames, as we can see here. Let's take a look right here. Yes, about $1 and some change, $2. Parabolic, the 6s. Right now you have one-ofs all the way to 9s, and then eventually a $10 card, 2 pages only, 19 listings. So again, this $7, $8 card could be up 2x at $15, $16. No one would be surprised. No one would blink an eye. People are like, yeah, that's, and this card was less than $2. Wild. So again, in a way, a single digis could be cheap compared to future prices. Listings are low. The demand is there. So if you need this version, you're paying a premium from the lows, but you don't want to pay more of a premium if the card 2Xs from here. Do as you must for this Bonanza PCR. Then we have Called by the Grave. Again, this card used to be what, 320s? Now is up essentially 2X. A lot of one-ofs here, you know, a lot of one-ofs, 22 listings, 3 pages. You know, some people want the alternate art, but that's high up there in price. But we'll be talking about that one tomorrow. So stay tuned, man. Tomorrow's like a buyout / spike videos. A lot of spikes going on in the markets, but we got you covered just in case. Just so you guys can know about cards that are going up and the extra money that you now have if you came in early. So again, $6. You know, this card, honestly, I think it still has the potential, even as a one-of, to hit double digits, guys. You know, so if I'd owned this card and I came in at 3s, you're already up 2X kind of. But for this one, I think it has room for a 3X. You might have to wait a little longer, but 22 listings is hard to get, even as a one-of. Look, I sell price of $9.95. That's where I would want to be selling my personal copy. But yeah. So if you need it, yeah, it's up 2X. But again, it could be up 30-40% from here. No one would be surprised. So as a PCR, do as you must. You have evenly matched PCR. Again, no one's paying attention to this. Card was $371, spiking up to 5 bones. And yeah, you have a couple of one-ofs, and the card is $5. 43 listings. I think this is an amazing deal. You want to pick up cards like these when no one's paying attention to them, when there's a lack of interest, when no one's playing evenly matched in their side, but then the format changes and all of a sudden this card is broken. It happens time and time again. You know, format after format after format, in the sense, not consecutively, but maybe, you know, the card is not used for a format or two, then it makes a comeback and it cycles back in. All staples cycle in and out of different meta formats depending on certain matchups. The next time this card cycles in, this is going to be a $15 to $20 card. At least double digits, guys. So again, right now, anything under 5s is a steal, or at around 5s. This is a great long-term exposure right here for a card that has been consolidating for a year, man. I'm telling you, between 3s and 5s, 6s, again, between that range, the card has been here for a year. Volume is coming in strong. Don't let this $4 or $5 card become 10s on you. That's all I'm gonna say. I got a couple of these, just letting them marinate like fine wine, because staples like these, I know they're free money down the line. Just like D-Barrier, PCR, card is around, let's see, used to be $1 and some change, actually. Look at that, double bottom, booty shape recovery, all the way up to 560s, 46 listings. You have a couple of one-ofs here. That playset is looking clean at 350s, because after that, it goes to 420s. So if you don't have this card, that's the deal right here. You know, not bad at all. And this one, same deal. It could age well. D-Barrier, some particular formats are just broken. Just such a great card. And especially going first, siding this in first. So you want to keep the staple in mind. Then you have Artifact Lancia, PCR. You know, you have a big booty shape recovery right here. Card that was what, $5? It says it's still around $5. But look, card used to be shekels, man. At around $1, a billy, a bone, a buck, as you can see here. Did I say bone? Guys, $1 spiking up to what? Almost $7 a pop. Wow, what a beautiful chart. Guys, that's the thing. When you see a card like this, look, let's first analyze price. So price, 22 listings. Listings are going low. It's a $6 card. Playsets at $6.50. Then after that, 3 pages only. This card is going to be money. Art class with J. Guys, do not miss out. Do not miss out. That's all I'm going to say. Look at that. You can clearly see this, guys. You had the consolidation when we should have been buying, you know, and when you bought, right? Because you came in early. You had the massive parabolic move, right? You made the top, little bit of a double top formation right here, right? You know, and now you had the retracing back down to the mean right here, right? But look at this. Another double bottom right here, guys. Booty shape recovery inside, man, these lines, inside this range right here. That's what you want to see. You want to see curve right here into consolidation. That's what you want to see. The curvature. Your guys' favorite word now. The curvature into consolidation, into a double bottom, booty shape recovery, and you're seeing it curve out now. Curve out. This is yeah, the game is too easy, man. The game is just too easy, man. Like, people don't pay attention to this. Charts, they're a tool that communicate human emotion, buys and sells, purchases, supply and demand, emotional reactions. Guys, it's too strong. Men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. This is screaming at us. It's talking to us. The charts are a language. I know I might sound crazy right now, but it is what it is. We've proven it year after year now for multiple years. Guys, proven it that the answers are in the charts. Insane. Like, this is screaming by me right now. If you're 25 minutes in, you deserve this value. Our class with Jay. Telling you, man. Look at the curvature. It's getting ready to what? To retest the previous highs at around 650s where that playset is. Once that playset is gone, that's it. Once we breach this, like this, parabolic. There's going to be a double-digit card. Literally. Literally, you know how we know? Because usually you measure is a measured move. This is what we call a measured move, man. There's so many terms. Measured move is that you take the initial price right here at around $1 and you measure the price increase from the low, from the breakout point to the high. And the breakout point, let's say, was $1. The high was 6s. Let's say 6s to keep it at a round number. The difference between 1 and 6 is 5. So you take $5, you keep it in the back of your brain. Once we're done consolidating here, then once we do the breakout from the all-time highs, then we expect that same measured move to play out. And the measured move would be a $5 increase from the $6 previous high, which would be an $11 card. So again, from 5 6s to 11 12s, that's the expected range. I'm not pulling this out of I'm not. Math, charts, probabilities, statistics, numbers is all here right in front of us. And I'm reacting like this because I'm very passionate about this. This is what makes me different. This is the value that we provide here. And if you can relate to that and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? You will not get this value anywhere else. We just picked and choose this card, but you can do this type of analysis for any and all cards out there. Just analyzing these patterns. Amazing. This is like the freest of money, man. It doesn't matter that this is the PCR version right now. It's just the charts. Look at the volume as well. We did all that analysis and didn't even mention the volume until now. The volume came literally at the double bottom booty shape recovery low. Telling you, man, look at that. Look at this volume candle right here. These are the signs, the buy signals that no one's paying attention to, that we are highlighting for you. This is the easiest money you can make. Free 2x. Come in, 6 bones is going to be 12s. Double digits. No one's going to be surprised. After this playset is gone, it's going to go to double digits. 3 pages only. Listings are low already. Lancia is Lancia. Is going to be needed for the next couple of months heading into Nats. I'm going to leave it at that, man. Free money. We have Solemn Strike. PCR. Card used to be $1. Another one that's spiking up to all-time highs at around 584s. You have a couple of walls. Let's say $6. 18 listings here. And then eventually is a $10 card. Wild. The card that used to be shekels that no one cared about. Used to be free. Insane. Just going parabolic, man. Wow. Into all-time high. 18 listings only. 2 pages. And yeah, so again, if you need it, around $20 for a playset, that's where we're at right now, give or take. An extra couple of shekels here and there. And then the card is going to be a 30 piece for a playset. Wow. Insane. What $2.50 could have bought you, a couple of months ago? Some people are going to be paying $30 for that same value. Wild. Insanity. Man, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. We have Solemn Warning, another one that used to be freemium. Used to be 2 quarters a pop. No one cared about Solemn Warning. No one's playing it in the meta. Who gives a about the card? Volume came in, parabolic. Look at that, 225s. You got 2 there, and then after that, it gets bought out. Look, 2 pages, it becomes a $9, $10 card, 11 listings. If you have this card, you have money. Look at that. Look at that. Insane. Look at just parabolic move, literally straight up, man. Insanity, bro. Wow. So yeah, the card is up 4 or 5x, but these are gonna be a deal. These 2 right here, this is a deal, because these $4.50 is gonna become 10 bones for both copies. Free money, man. I'm telling you, free money. Solemn Warning. Again, PURs, PCRs, Platinum Secret Rares. We're gonna touch base about probably tomorrow. Guys, these cards are making moves. PCRs, a lot of people like these. I need to look for I know I got a couple of these, man. That's crazy. Cards that were quarters, a couple quarters a pop, no one cared. Shekels to billies, man. Shekels to billies. So impressive. We have Little Knight, obviously as a staple. You know, this card was 8 bones, went up to 1650s. Now, you know, still around there, man. After a couple of one-ofs, card reaches essentially a $20 card, 21 listings. Not too much to say. It's Little Night. It's an extra deck staple. Hopefully you came in at single digis, but this is going to be a $20 card to 25s in the short to midterm. You know, do as you must. If you could take advantage of these deals that come in sometimes, they're free money, man. They're free money. We have Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. Been mentioning this PCR every time we talk about Ghost Bell, because this one is moving on up. Look, card was 3 bones. Now it's 10s, essentially up 3x. Couple of one-ofs and 2-ofs, and then the card is 13s, and it's going to be pushing 15s. 2 pages, only 19 listings. And with the Ghost Bell hype, this could be a 15 again, the $20 card. Easy, conservatively speaking. If this is 20 to 25s, no one would be surprised. Like, yeah, it's Ghost Bell, it's PCR. The card is multiple years old. It came in Rarity Collection 1. So that same logic applies now at these lower prices compared to future prices. And it's hard. When you see that a card was $3 and now it's 10s, it's hard to be like, yeah, I'm going to pay a 3x premium. But again, if it goes to 20s, then you paid, what is that, a 6x premium, 6.5x. So that's the thing, you know, sometimes you buy halfway. You know, let's say this parabolic move continues up here, right? Yeah, you're buying the halfway move here, but you know, eventually you could have been buying if you wait too long at higher prices. So sometimes you just have to pull the trigger. And for me, this would be my limit. Like seeing it at 3s, I wouldn't pay more than 10. So I would be coming in and like, oh man, I missed this one, but I really need it. And this is my favorite rarity. I'd be getting it now because you don't want to be paying 20, 25s down the line. Make those considerations. PCR, Ghost Bell. We said over a month, 2 months ago, when we collab, you know, a month and some change with V. Shout out to V. Shout out to Rogue. We were harping on this. Guys, get ready. And now the card is up 3x and people wondering why. But the OGs, if you catch that collab, you definitely know why. We have Forbidden Droplet. PCR. Look at that. This card was $8, single digis. Right now, we cleaned this up janitor style. Look at that. From 9s, it says 15, 16s. Here we are. 31 listings. You have a couple of play sets here and there. But eventually, the supply is here right now. 4 pages only. We get it. But this is a staple, man. It's Droplet. No one would be surprised if we come back one day and this card is 20 to 25s. Do as you must. That's all I'm going to say. This is a staple. We don't play around with staples. Staples are highly liquid. They can move fast. They could become volatile because people come in. They get their favorite rarity. These are scarce from Rarity Collection 1 as well. Don't sleep too long on this one. Then we have Dragoon, man. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. You know, this is free money. Excuse me, guys. This is free money. We were talking about this card at under 3s. Yeah, just showing the PCR $2-3, saying, guys, don't let this 3x on you and become a $10 card. And now we're on our way. Volume is coming in. Card recently breached 5 bones. You have a couple of one-ofs, and you do have a couple of walls at 6 and some changes. This card is going to be $10 plus. 26 listings. This card could easily become a $10 or $15 card. Easily go to double digits as a given, essentially, and then eventually become 15 bones. I'm telling you, man, and we were talking about it at 3s. That'll be a 5x increase by that time. The game is truly that easy. Do not miss out. Do as you must. We already been talking about this one. I'm telling you, man, it's free money, man. Making money in Yu-Gi-Oh is free, man. Free 99. Let me drink to that. Excuse me, guys. Free 99. I'm going to leave it at that. We have Herald of the Arclight. Another one. Like DJ Khaled likes to say, another one. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Card used to be Shekels. At around 75 cents, we said, guys, pick this card up. Look at this yearly volume candle. The largest volume candle in the past year for this Rarity Collection 1. Herald of the Arclight. PCR. Come back today, the card is $150. Card is up 2x from when we first initially talked about it. 41 listings. And all you see are one-ofs. One-ofs all the way to what? Let's follow this. Of course, you might be like, well, Jay, look, everyone just needs one. There's the occasional 2-ofs right here. But look at that. All the way up to 3 bones. 3 bones. All the way up to 3 bones, guys. And after those many, a couple listings, this mini wall right here, card is going to be $4 to $5. Card that we were talking about at 75 cents. Not too long ago, mind you. Not too long ago. Insane. These PCRs, they're making moves, man. making moves. Hopefully, I went in at shekels. So I have a couple of these. I don't know, anywhere from 3 to 9. I just have a couple. I see them in my bulk, you know, like rarity collection, prismatic bulk. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to make sure I separate these because my goal is 5s. My goal is 5s. If this card hits 5 bones, I'll sell most copies and keep like a playset in case it goes crazy. Excuse me. Then I already have my personal PUR that I picked up at shekels as well. So I tell you what I did, what I'm doing, and what I have, so you guys can understand. So you guys can take advantage of these moves and hopefully you were early with your boy, because we told this to you guys. We told this to the community. Again, sometimes I do forget. There's always new people coming in. You know, but again, that's good. Then you're ready for the next. If you're a new subscriber, you're ready for the next play. We do this for a living. We don't play around with this with our food. We're always providing deals and steals, because this is the move you want to take advantage. You want to be buying down here at shekels, and you want to be selling here at Billy's. But the card is super scarce as people rush in. Isn't it yummy? That's what we said back then. We said, guys, when we covered the OCG and yummy and things of that nature, get your Heralds. Literally, just get your Heralds. Don't miss out. And right now, if you need it, Jay, I need a 1 over here. I just need 2. I wouldn't wait. I wouldn't let this 2x and become a $3 card, or even 3x and become 4 to 5. Guys, do as you must. We have Totally Awesome PCR. Everyone forgot about the Toad. Everyone, Bahamut Shark banned. You know, no one's using Toad right now. This card always, throughout Yu-Gi-Oh history, has cycled in and out of meta format. So just like we've been showing some of the spikes and the cards going parabolic and making, you know, and moving on up in price, we also show the penny stocks, the deals, the cards that you can be buying right now. And Totally Awesome is that perfect card. No one's talking about the Toad right now. So quietly, you come in and pick it up. You pick it up. Look at that. Card was what? $1.13. It says $1.50. But look, it's at around $1. At around $1. Of course, there's not no major walls, you know. So this is a card that if your local shop has it, you know, a trade. If you see it in a trade binder, you pick these up, because it quickly goes up to 2s, man. So 33 listings. Listings are not even that high. If you can get your Totally Awesomes, this is free money. I'm telling you, free money down the line. A card that is not being used now, but you want to pick it up now. Let it marinate like fine wine for that next moment that it cycles back into the meta. You guys will not miss out. Mass Hero Dark Law, again. PCR, this card, new hero support. Look at it. I cannot believe this card is still shekels, man. Or some here at shekels, but look at that. This is free money, man. Those 4 right there, free money, because quickly is up 50%, you know, to $1.50. So you do not want to miss out. If you can get any of these cheaper one-ofs, just whatever works, get exposure. Get exposure to Dark Law, because yes, you have the full rarity treatment for this one, but people might be coming, you know, again, PCRs. Maybe they have a PCR extra deck. They want to match it. So definitely keep this one in mind. You know, as we're getting that new hero support, you don't want to miss out. We have Book of Eclipse. You know, this card, again, same deal, PCR. Used to be 3s, now it's 350s. You have those 2 ofs are not bad, because it quickly goes up to 4s and beyond. So 6 pages, 52 listings. But again, Eclipse is broken. Another card that cycles in and out of meta formats depending on matchup. So, you know, if this is the rarity you want, don't let it be $5 and beyond. Don't do that. That's all I would be saying. Then we have Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. This alternate art PCR. Again, I think it will start seeing more play in the future, in future formats. Look at this volume candle. No one's paying attention to this. Look at this 3-month volume candle. People coming in, the largest one in the last 90 days, 56 listings. You have a lot of one-ofs. You have a lot of one-ofs, man. If you want multiples, what in the world? If you want multiples, you're going to have to come in 245s for 2. And then a place that you'd have to keep going to where? Insane. Insane. To 369s, guys. And then eventually goes to 4 to 5s. Don't sleep on this one. That's all I'm saying. Oh, it's shekels, Jay. Look, it's cheap. People need multiples. When they need this card, they need multiples. I get it. Some people might prefer the OGs. But if you want the PCR, this is it right here. So don't sleep on it, man. We have Cosmic Cyclone. Cards that people forget. Another, you know, meta-relevant staples that cycles in and out of meta formats. Look at this chart. Just look at this chart. Deals and steals. Look at that. If you're here at $40, this card was $4 and has crashed down into oblivion. Dumped down, guys. Insanity. Just dumping down. Look at that. Insane. Dumping down to what? To $1. Look at that. You have a 15 wall of China at $1. 78 listings. This is like a free money printer. This card, one day, not in the short term, maybe not even in the midterm, because right now it's not being used, but it always cycles in and out of formats into people's side decks. Next time that happens, banishing a back row is too strong. This card could be a 5x. Easy. Walk in the park. Easy. I'm telling you, man. What was the OG CR? Now I'm curious, but this is easy. Look at that. We have 5x plays here in the future, guys, that no one's talking about. What's the other CR doing? What? 5 bone? That's crazy. That's crazy, man. I'm telling you. Like, Cosmic Cyclone is being slept on for the future. Jay, no one needs it now. That's the whole point. I'm sorry. Oh, man, Billy. That's the whole point, Billy. Like, that's when you want to buy it. When no one's using it. When no one cares about it. No one is talking about Cosmic Cyclone right now. No one. And that's fine. That's good for us. That's fine. Because you want to buy it when no one wants it. You want to buy it when there's a lack of interest, when there's blood in the streets, when no one is paying attention to this card. The trend is your friend until the end. Guys, it's not just towards the upside. This card is in a downtrend. Lower lows and lower highs, guys. Lower lows and lower highs. Look at that. Look at this chart. Look at that. And look at these volume candles in the past. Now volume is non-existent. No one cares. I love cards like these, because I buy them when no, look at that. You have a high, a lower high, and just getting destroyed. A lower low, and a lower low. Just look at, you could literally in a way like connect these and essentially you can draw like a channel. You know, and this card has been in a downtrend, in a descending channel. That's what it's been. So what do? You buy now, because you're closer to the lows than to the highs. You know, in this card, it can only go down so much. I'm not going to PCR cyclones at quarters. No, come on now. Anything is possible, but come on now. The dollar range is that perfect price for a card that was 4 to 5s. You buy here. You buy this phase right here. This is what you buy. Insane. Amazing buy signals, guys. What do you do? Eventually, this is what this is going to do eventually. Eventually, once it cycles back into the format, everyone's looking for cyclones. Oh, PCR is my favorite rarity. Do you have it? Damn, it's $5 now. It used to be $1. That guy Jay talked about it, but you know, I didn't buy it. Nah, just kidding. I know you guys will. This is free money, bruh. Free money, man. Insane. Insane. A wall of China. You can't make this stuff up, man. You just can't. I need to move on. We have Destiny Hero Malicious PCR. Love it, man. This is free money. $1 going to a buck and some change. You have a couple of deals. It's too cheap. Too cheap, man. Malicious is back at 3. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And played in the past. This easily could be a $4 to $5 card. No one would be surprised. Penny stocks. What we love here, guys. Malicious PCR. Free money down the line. Link in the description down below. Come over here. Join our Discord if you need to participate in our giveaway. And X as well if you need to participate. Oh, in our X giveaway. Discord is just in general. We don't have a giveaway right now, but you want to get exposure for our next Discord giveaway. And we have the new marketplace there. Don't miss out. Treat yourself to a Billy Bob. $15 off. Not percent. 15 bones off over there and whatnot. Don't miss out. And guys, we continue to grow. Insane. We continue to grow fast. We just cracked 9K and there's already like 40, 50 people in here. Insane. You know, yeah. So we continue to grow. Now on the path to 10K. Cannot wait, man. Cannot wait. Your boy's excited, man. We're going to crack them 5 figures, man. We working hard. It's been multiple years, but we're going to see that 10, man. We're going to see that 10 there. Your boy's like a horse. Like that. When horse races, they can't look to the side. You know, we looking straight forward to our goals, guys. And it's all thanks to you guys for finding value in what we do. So if you want to help in any way possible that you can, like the video and subscribe. Ring that bell. Participate in our 9K giveaway later tonight. That's all I can ask for. You guys are straight MVPs. And none of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. Guys, PCR, Pot of Prosperity, we got the pot cards. We got the pot cards right here. We got Pot of Prosperity, Pot of Desires, and Pot of Duality, and Pot of Extravagance. 4 main ones. Just pick these cards up if you need them. I mean, you know, they're up a little bit in price, but don't let them go crazy. This is a deal here at 330s for Pot of Prosperity. This card is going to be $5 before you wake up next week. It's going to be a $5 card. If you can get these, you see them at trade binders, pick them up. So again, you have Pot of Desires. Same deal. Card was 2s, went up to 250s. Is between 2 and 250s now. Quickly goes to 3s. If you can get this, look, a clean play set, post-tax, for, you know, 9-10 bucks, around 10 bucks. Yeah, that's what I meant. $10 for a place up post-tax. Easy money. 42 listings for desires. Don't let this cycle back into the meta in the future. That's all I'm gonna say. That this card could easily 2x or 5 bones and then become 7s to 750s and even double digits down the line. These are great pickups. They're gonna keep becoming more scarce and harder to get. Again, Prosperity and Desires came in Rarity Collection 1. And then you have Duality, which came in Rarity Collection 2, the Forgotten Rarity Collection. Look at that. Shekels, man. It says 134s, but you have a couple of, 12 here at $1. Guys, this is easy money. Down the line, easy money for these PCRs that can go from shekels to billies. Don't forget about these pot cards. They always cycle back into the meta. Same as Extravagance. Used to be $1 and some change. Parabolic here. You don't want to miss out, guys, right here. Look at that. 2 bones right there. Easy, easy. 2 bones right there. A couple of 1-ups. Then it becomes 3s, man. I'm telling you. These pot cards, people sleeping on them. Free money down the line. Penny stocks. We have Polymerization. The hero art used to be $1 and some change. Around $1.20, 25, 54 listings. You have 1-ups all the way up to Oblivion. I'm telling you. Look at that. 1-ups all the way up to what? Insane. To 3 bones. That's where you see the walls of China. So if you can pick this card up, maybe throw these in order you have if you're getting anything from those sellers. Because this is free money. It's going to be $5. No one's going to be surprised. Hero support coming. PCR is your favorite rarity. This is the one that you're going to get and that people are going to come for. So, again, keep this one in mind. We talked about this card not too long ago. Came in Bonanzas, getting harder to get. This is a free money printer. We have Draw and Logbird. PCR, same deal. This is going to be a $10 card. Card was what? 2s? No one cared about him. You wake up today. And now they're 5s. 5s and some change. This is going to be a $10 card. Giving people that came in at 2 bones a 5x play. Look at volume coming in. I'm telling you. Drills are hot right now. Yes, you do have the alternate art as that alternative option. But now they're both hard to get. They came in the Forgotten Rarity Collection that no one paid attention to. And even though it has an alternate art print, they're both hard to get at the same time. Because Rarity Collection 2 is just hard to get in general. So don't miss out, man. Draw is free money. Don't let it be a 10-piece on you double digits. Triple T's is holding pretty well. As a 1-of, holding close to $10. I thought this card might be a $5 card, but it's holding strong. I mean, you can see it crashing down from 20s. Ow, 50% dump. Volume is coming in, even as a 1-of. People protecting that $10 mark, single digits, but right around 10s. Because a lot of people still need their 1-ofs, and this is the rarity that they want at a 50% clip. Dump right here. People come in, get exposure, so... if you need it at around 10s, much better than paying 20s. And now you only need 1 if this is your rarity. Then, you have Dark Charmer, guys, Gloomy. This PCR, shekels. With shekels, parabolic. 250s right here it says, but nah, you have one there for $468 with shipping. This card is $7, man. $7. Hard going from shekels to $7 essentially. Wow, insane, man. Insanity. Look at that. This card at one point was 2 quarters a pop. No one cared about it. This is 7 bones, pushing double digits at the bottom of the page. 2 pages, only 12 listings. Just crazy. Parabolic advanced move. If you have this card, you have what do you have? What have we been talking about today? Free money. We have Chaos Hunter, PCR as well from, again, the Rarity Collection 2. The set that was trash. That is the cheapest Rarity Collection. And this and that in the third. There's value everywhere. This card was recently 250s, but if you go to the yearly, card was 2 quarters a pop. Parabolic in the second leg up status right here. You do see it at 3s. If you need this card and you need a play set, yes, you're paying a premium compared to previous prices. Obvious. This $3 card could be 5s and no one would be surprised. So this is the maximum that I would be willing to pay. Post-tax $10, 21 listings, not bad. Before the card eventually is $5 and beyond. Do as you must. Listings are low, guys. I'm telling y'all, it's Chaos Hunter, man. You have pre-preparation of rights. PCR, card used to be 90 cents, shekels, going up to 5s. And here we are. Quickly goes up to 6s and beyond, guys. So 28 listings. Man, don't miss out, man. This card is hot right now. If you need it, don't pay 10s and above. Don't pay double digits for a card that is 5 to 6s. Don't let it be up 40 to 50% on you. Yes, the card was cheaper, but it's just one of those situations where you don't want to let it get more expensive before you decide to pull the trigger. Then we have Book of Moon PCR. This one's nice. Used to be shekels, going up to $1.83. You have a couple of one-ofs, and the walls are at $1.78. This is a card that ages well, especially because of past formats. So Book of Moon, if this is your favorite rarity, even for your old decks, don't miss out. Then we have Diabell Star, the Black Witch. I think this PCR is cheap, of course. Is an engine in a deck that people thought, with White Forest and the engine thought it would do better. I mean, at the regional level is doing all right, but yeah, this card used to be $279, spiking up to $4s, and here we are, man. This is cheap still. It's gonna be a $5 card pretty soon. That playset is not bad, because these cards like these could be $7.50 to $10s, and people be like, yeah, it makes sense. So you want it to make sense for you in your pockets by coming in early and getting exposure now at under $5, at around or under $5. You have Wanted, same deal. Card used to be $1.83, says 272s. You have one-ofs all the way up to $5, guys. So if you can get any one of these, you do so. And if not, then if you already have exposure, this card quickly is going to be 5s. You see PCRs, man, in an uptrend for most of these, man. People just want these. Look, you have Allure of Darkness PCR. This one is the opposite. Beautiful. Wow. Card used to be $2, went up to 7s, and now retracing and curving into consolidation. Oh, man, this is just free money. Look at that. Curving into consolidation at 338s. Again, the card quickly goes to 4s. And is scarce, and this is the time. No better time to get a card like this, before his 5s and beyond, because card is too good, man. Can be played in modern and in past Yu-Gi-Oh formats. Do not miss out. We have DD Crow PCR, same deal. Card was $2. Says that some people have been buying this card at higher prices, but 39 listings. This is your last call here at $2. This is what you call free money, because after that it quickly goes to 4s and then 5s, guys. If you pick up the Crow, pick it up now. Volume is coming in. This card across the board, but the PCR providing you deals right here. Deals and steals. Don't miss out. IP Masquerena, again, the alternate art PCR. You have walls here at 273s, but after that, it becomes a $4 to $5 card. Same deal for IP. You want to come in now. You don't want to let this $5, $6, $7 on you. Don't do that. PCR is like a Little Knight in a way, where it was super cheap. Even the PCRs, no one cared about them, and now today they're money. This card could be money down the line as people use it. Same deal. Cycled out of formats, no one cared, but in the future, it could cycle right back in as expected. Don't let this card be money down the line. Then we talked about Side-Frame Lord Omega. Shout out to Tate. We mentioned the quarter century secret rare. But the PCR, look, don't let this be $1 on you. Don't let this go from shekels to billies. You come in at 2 quarters. You get exposure if you need this card, because it could literally go from shekels to billies, man. Psychic support, hand loop, and all this craziness. Don't miss out. This card is too broken. This is free money down the line. Same as E-Telly, that we talked about in that same episode, and this is shekels, man. For the PCR shekels, right there, essentially $1, free money. It quickly goes up 44% after that mini wall of China. Cards that are shekels are around $1, can easily be multiple billies. Don't miss out. Solemn Judgment, the Solemn card used to be 2s and some change. Volume came into 350s. You only have 2 ofs here at 3s, and the card is 5 bones, man, and it goes to 15s at the bottom of the page. 11 listings only, 2 pages. This card is about to get cleaned out. If you need this card, don't sleep on it too long, because you might wake up on the other side where the grass is not greener. We have Econ here. Look at that. Clean play sets at shekels. Free money down the line. A card that has been used in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And in the past as well. So you want to make sure that 87 listings, sure, but that play set after that, it becomes $1 and beyond. You pick up these cards. Just great penny stonks for the long term. The Winged Dragon of Ra is a forgotten card. From the Rarity Collection 1, don't forget about this card, man. It always cycles in and out of formats. Tributing 3 is just broken. And card going from 90 cents shekels to over $1 billion. 42 listings. The card quickly goes to 2s after a couple of listings and beyond. 5 pages only, 42 listings. I love picking up cards like these when people don't pay attention. I love coming in, scooping these up, because this is 2 to 3s in the short term, and it could be a $5 PCR. Underworld Goddess, look at this. Of the Closed World, a broken Link monster was shekels forever, and now, the walls again at $1. But then it goes up 23% at the bottom of the page, 68 listings. If you're almost an hour in, you deserve these deals and steals. Same as Dragon Ruler cards, you know, $1 and some change, going to 2s and some change, and then 4s and then 5s. If you need your Dragon Rulers and this is the rarity that you want, don't miss out, because $2 here, $3 there can become $5 over there, and you don't want to be that guy paying that premium. And lastly, we have Harpy's Featherstorm PCR. Shekels spiking up due to the champ at the previous YCS Providence topping. 31 listings. After a couple of listings, this card is going to be $3 and then 5s. So do as you must if you can come in and get this penny stock. Guys, don't forget, live stream later tonight. Make sure you subscribe on the way out. Ring that bell. Like this video. Really helps out. Let's share this in one place in the group chat with your friends. It really does go a long way. Much love. Hopefully you guys, you know, took advantage of, you know, today's Market Watch PCR. Jay, is not my favorite rarity. Money. A lot of great opportunity to be made because the masses are coming in for this rarity. And you definitely want to make sure that you get that exposure, man. Super stoked, super excited. You know, yesterday's Market Watch was fire. Shout out to Yassine again. Make sure you guys go subscribe and make sure you guys tune in, man. It was an amazing collab, as you must. Don't miss out. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.